All right, well,
Man, I'm
I
just
started
trying to shoot
recording.
myself in the
Shut your
foot,
bitch
man.
ass up, man. Recording started. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dilly Dally Hootenanny Podcast, episode 3, 4, 5. I forget which one we're on right now, but I am welcoming my two friend. Fuck, hold up. Yo, dude, it's
Your
hard, bro.
fuck friends?
Dude, you fumble it sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, you fumble it when you do this shit. Okay.
No, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Oh,
Okay. Okay. Welcome back to the Dilly Dally Hootenanny Podcast, episode 1, 2, 3. I forget which one we're on right now, but I am joined today by two guests, Rain Days and Suazmatic. Tell the people hello, both of y'all.
Hello, hello.
hello world.
Nice, nice. All right, today we got a lovely episode for our dear listeners. So, Suazmatic, you said you went to go see Sinners. How was it?
That shit was fire. On God.
Would you see it again?
Hell yeah.
Nice. And Rain Days, you said you want to see that now.
Mm-hmm.
What's stopping you?
Work, Pepe. Work is what's stopping me.
Why don't you quit?
Because I like money, and until YouTube takes off, that's where I'm stuck.
Your lust for corporate greed sickens me.
Fucking
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So what is Sinners about? I've heard about it, but I don't know. Dude, I don't be getting hit with like ads for movies like at all. Like anytime there's a new movie, I just don't know about it. So what
Honestly,
was? Mm,
dude, before my girlfriend even told me about it, I had no idea. Fuck. I didn't even know what the fuck to expect at first, to be honest with you. I
right?
just knew that
It's
Michael B. Jordan was in it, and the
hmm
girl from fucking what the hell is that shit? Where they're singing and stuff with
uh
Anna Kendrick and the Cup song. What the hell is that shit called?
oh, Pitch
Pitch
Perfect.
Perfect. Yes, the girl from Pitch Perfect 2.
Mm.
I can't remember her name. She's like Jerry Seinfeld's like something, or her last name's Seinfeld, so I'm assuming she's related to Jerry Seinfeld.
She's
Pepe.
affiliated. She's affiliated.
Yeah,
I
she's
got you.
definitely a member.
The
But
squad,
the
the
movie was
blog
fire, dude.
squad.
I really
Mhm.
don't want to spoil it for Rain Days. To be honest with you, have you watched it yet or not?
No, I haven't. Again, I've just like heard about it, but like barely it's hitting my radar now. But like again, it's like, dude, I swear, advertisers have been lacking. Like I'm on like social media all the time, like Instagram, TikTok. I don't see any ads regarding movies. Like the only reason why I knew about the Minecraft movie was because of the memes. Like,
And because who the fuck doesn't love Minecraft?
well, that too, but it's just like the
And Jack
memes.
Black. Oh yeah,
That too.
for sure.
Yeah, the memes carry like most of these movies, bro. Like they just kick them off to where it's just like they're gonna hit your radar no matter what.
Oh yeah. Can we talk about the downfall of Miss Snow White?
Yeah, we
Oh
can.
my god,
Yes.
dude.
Yes. I know it's like old news at this point, bro, but holy shit.
Nah, dude, like, how are
Well
you gonna
deserved.
be the, like, snottiest person in America, right? Being like, oh, everybody's gonna line up to see my movie, and you're gonna be a nobody or some shit like that,
Yeah.
and still be the only person to go see your fucking movie.
Yeah, dude, like it's crazy. It's like our generation was used to like the Disney Channel like kids, like the way the formula worked. Like they were so grateful, so like excited and joyful. But it's like, don't get me wrong, a lot of creepy shit was happening in the back. But at the same time, it's like they genuinely seemed happy to be there. But this dudette just was kind of a prick the whole time.
Well, I was
Like,
gonna say, dude, the
mm,
duo itself, even the main character, the girl that played Maleficent, was like there was no chemistry. I don't know if she said it, but
Well, I
I
heard
heard
they
that there
had
was no chemistry
problems.
on set.
mm,
There was just no chemistry on set. Period.
mm,
Which can't work. You can't work.
valid.
That's like friendship, relationship, co-work, bro. You gotta have chemistry, bro. You gotta like share passion for the same shit, and it will work. But just the whole like that wave of what's this shit like this woke culture shit
Oh yeah,
is so like damn, bro. Like it's overplayed as fuck.
it
And
really
I
is.
understand it. I do like I get it, bro. Like we need to be more open about like character roles and who plays this and who plays that. I get that, but dude, Snow White, honestly, they like photoshopped some chick from like Pretty Little Liars or some shit to
Mm.
look like Snow White, dude. I saw that. Well, because my girlfriend like does all that shit, so she's like looking. She was like, "Babe, look at this." And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck? Like that would have been perfect." I don't even know who the fuck she was, but she looked like a Snow White to me.
Yeah.
When I looked at that chick, bro, they did her dirty. They did her so dirty. Because she was a great actress in To Kill a Mockingbird. Or
Mm.
no, no, no. What the fuck is it? To Kill a Mockingbird? Isn't that the series name?
The
Like
Hunger
the whole series
Games.
name? The Hunger Games.
Okay, I was
Okay.
like, To Kill a
Yeah, there you
Mockingbird's an old movie, bro. That's
Yeah,
black
no,
and
no, no,
white.
no, no.
Atticus,
No, it's like
Atticus Finch just comes
black
out of
and
the
white.
woods with a bunch of
Black
fucking
and white.
dwarves singing along.
Dude,
It's like,
how
I
are you
got a
gonna make
court
a live
case.
action movie and the whole fucking thing be CGI? Please.
Dude, you
That's
know what?
Please.
actually true though.
My biggest gripe about the Snow White, like, don't get me wrong, the Snow White, like, attitude she had, I was like, okay, you're kind of a cunt. But then the other one was, like, the dwarves. Like, I really kind of was like, wow, Peter Dinklage is like, yeah, I'm tired of seeing, like, people with dwarfism playing these, like, stereotypical roles. And I'm like, I
Did you see
mean,
that
those
podcast with
are.
fucking who was it? Wee Man?
Mm-mm.
Did you see that podcast with Wee Man? Okay, so Wee Man had a podcast where like he had a bunch of smaller people with him, and
Mm.
dude, they were like, "Yo, like that was totally chill if they just like would have just done it
For the
regular." I don't know, yeah, I don't know,
like for me it's like
because you're
that's a
costing
bag.
jobs.
Yeah, that's a bag for them. It's
Yeah,
like who's better to fit
exactly.
that role? That they are literally born for that role, and it's like, bro, that's the opportunity of a
Take that
lifetime
fucking
for
money.
those people. And it's just like, why is Peter Dinklage this like high horse to be like, nah, you can't do that? And it's like, bro,
Okay,
I get you were in a movie called Elf, and you weren't like the stereotypical elf like Will Ferrell was in there because he's the tall elf, goofy guy. But Peter Dinklage was like the CEO in that movie, and it's just like, I mean, I see the power dynamic, it shifts, and it's like he's still in a movie called Elf, and I get it. It's like a dynamic that he capitalizes on, and like he rewrites for people with dwarfism, and like that's cool and all, but at the same time, it's like you're putting a handicap on everybody else that's trying to make it in the business. So it's like you're taking food out of people's mouths. You're putting like
yeah,
you're
you're
fumbling the
taking
bag.
what you're doing is that you're like I don't know. There's totally like an expression for this, but I just obviously don't know. But you're definitely like just like being like, oh yeah, dude, I got all this food, bro. What the fuck? And it's gonna be so nice. And then you put it on the plate, and they just can't have none. That's like literally just it. They're just like throwing it kind of like in your face, and it's kind of. But the thing is, I wouldn't know.
But yeah, no, like to be honest, I shouldn't even speak on that because the other day, fucking Rain Days corrected me because I thought people that were cannibals got their shit corrected by eating spam, and that was a lie. So honestly, I need to Google this more. Yeah, no, I don't know. Somebody on TikTok said it. I ran with it for like I've been saying that shit since the '90s. So
Like people that are cannibals will eat spam so they could get like their fix.
yeah, and like it
Uh,
made sense to me.
that
Like I
kind of
was
does make sense, Loki.
right. It's just like that's
Spam is
that,
very fleshy.
yeah, and so like
Very fleshy.
and so I was like, oh yeah, that really does like it clicked, and so I was like, okay, and I
Yeah.
just ran with it. I've been telling people that, and then the other day, Randy's was like, I don't believe you, and
He's like,
then
you're fucking.
and then he googled it and he sent me a screenshot, and I'm like, oh man, I've been spreading lies, propaganda.
That,
This,
that's crazy,
I
bro. So
probably
you can't believe everything you hear on the interweb,
for,
kids.
but dude, Abraham Lincoln posted on his OnlyFans that
Listen
not
to us.
everything's a lie. Exactly though. Listen to us.
Yeah, yeah, listen to us, not them.
Do as we do, not as we say. But type shit. But yeah, it's just yeah. I don't know. Like, dude, the other thing about like the wokeness agenda, like, I don't know. It's kind of like
I feel
people
like we're
use that
over
to
it.
like it that and like when it was happening, I feel like people wanted it to happen to them, so they get publicity. So like it was like comedians especially like. What does it mean to get canceled? Did anybody actually get canceled? Who was actually like
Well,
canceled, no food, no money, they starved and died.
yeah. Okay,
Who
so there's proofs of obvious bounce backs. I can't name any off the top of my head, but I know for sure that there has been comebacks. Like there has been people that have fucked up and came back. I'm trying to
dude,
think.
okay.
Dude, Ray William Johnson said the N word
A lot.
a lot.
Yeah, he did. but that's Ray, bro. Like,
Okay.
like,
To be fair, I don't think Ray ever like
Nah, dude,
got like
it was no harm. It was all for the
dude,
memes.
that
All for
was
the
the
memes.
golden age of YouTube though. Like Shane Dawson was doing the same stuff but worse, and it's like,
Oh my God,
like
wasn't Shane
he,
Dawson like licking his cat or
fucking
something?
cats.
yes, and then
That's
like doing stuff in front of like a child poster, like for a
Damn, dude,
movie,
he boofed the cat.
probably. Believe
Dog,
us,
don't
believe everything,
don't tell
believe
me
it.
he boofed the cat.
He did it for the vine, but
Dog.
yeah, it's I don't know, like Ray, he definitely got away with it. Like not got away, but like I don't think he ever got any backlash for it. Like Shane Dawson,
Well,
everybody else from that era seemed to got hit with a brick of like
it's
wokeness.
it's funny how even like the whole like PewDiePie thing too, like
Dude,
where he
I thought
said
his career was
um
done. I thought
dude
it
same,
was
but like
over after
the
that.
the
Uh-huh.
support was like kind of overwhelming.
Oh, dude, you want to hear about support and
Like
like crazy like rewriting of history right
like
now? Not rewriting, but like,
what?
did you hear about that lady that was like at a park and like some black kid like a 3-year-old black kid or 5-year-old was like messing with her purse or like her child's diaper bag, and she called
Yeah.
him the hard R. And then
What?
the kid's dad like started recording her and like started doing like a Karen move, but at the same time, rightfully so. It's like this lady's being like
Yeah.
she's a white woman
Oh,
doing all
especially
this
to a
crazy.
child, dog.
Yeah,
Especially to a child, bro.
yeah.
Come on.
So anyway, she's like, well, if he's gonna act that way, I might as well call him it. And then he's like, wow, really? And it's just like she
You know
called,
what?
and then no, hold on, let me finish. She's like, or
Okay.
he's like, you're not gonna say it now on camera. She says it to him on camera to his face, and you know what she does after that? She leaves, and then she puts out this ad in like a GoFundMe account, but it's the same type of GoFundMe for like Kyle Rittenhouse and like
Mhm.
Mario Mangione, the guy that shot that
Mhm.
CEO. So,
Yeah.
anyways, when that happened, she was asking for 50 grand because she was scared because the community, all this stuff started happening, and like basically it ruined her whole family's life because she said that. They raised
I
over
love that she just called him
600.
Mario.
She raised over $600,000.
What?
god damn.
She called a child the hard R. She called the dad a hard R, and she raised over 600,000. Not $600, 600,000. That's over half a million, dog.
Yeah, I was
Like
about to say that's life-changing money.
it really is, and it's just like, dog, like that's crazy. Like only in America. Like what timeline are we list? Like, dude, remember when wokeness would have like stopped that, ruined them, like doxed them? People would be on their front lawn doing all that fucking dumb shit.
Oh
But
yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
she did that and got a bag off that. Like, dude, that might be the new meta. But anyway, write that shit down. Write that
God
shit
Yeah,
down.
damn.
write that shit down.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, sorry for cutting you off. I just really wanted to make that point. I saw that shit today. I was like, yo, what is this
So
in the
I
big
think
2025? Uh-huh.
I want to say I've seen it, but I also don't want to say I have. But it does sound familiar, the story, anyways.
Mm,
So, but like I said, dude, my girlfriend's super into TikTok. I don't use TikTok. I watch Instagram Reels and feel my fucking brain rot. That's literally it. I don't use Instagram for anything else, and
real.
like business shit from time to time, obviously. But like besides that, what the fuck else am I gonna use anything for? So,
Right.
yeah, that's just crazy though. Like, I don't know, bro. I think, well, like, for one, you're an adult. Come on, you know, start acting courteous towards others. I feel like that's a big thing that I feel as a species we have failed to do for one another is give a fuck about each other, bro.
Yeah,
That's fair.
and it's just crazy because, like, dude, don't get me wrong. Like, the lady, she says the kid was messing with her purse. It's a child for starters, so I don't know why she's tripping. And so, like, I don't know how we went from like a kid messing with her diaper bag and automatically going to like calling him a slur. The kid probably doesn't even know what that means, and it's like,
We're in America,
wow,
dude. That kid knows what that means.
probably, but like he's 3 or 5.
But he's still, yeah, he's still super, yeah, he's still a child.
Yeah, so like he doesn't know like the full extent. Like he's never seen Black Klansman, so he doesn't know. But like, it's yeah, it's just crazy how she went from that to that. So it's like definitely the lady's a racist, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know. I was reading the comment sections and they were talking about Trump this that, and it's just like I mean people have always been racist, but it's just like I don't know. It's just like I think it's just because people got cameras now. That's why it just seems like it's more
But why
out there.
even do it? Like, why even go fucking say some shit like that in
Dude,
front of a camera of
dude,
all places? Like,
dude,
what?
racist people just don't give a fuck sometimes. They think they're like badass when they say it. Like they think when they call somebody the hard R like a fucking bald
Like they have like
eagle
a power over
orgasms.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
Well, it's just kind of like with words in general, bro. Like any word can be demeaning. You know.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, but so anyways, yeah, that'll conclude that part. Go donate to that lady. No, I'm kidding. Don't donate. Do not donate to that fucking lady.
No, do not donate. Don't donate to her. Donut to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, how about we get a fucking sponsorship with fleshlights, bro? Like start out like Joe Rogan did. Yeah, that
What
was
kind
like
of
I do
Joe.
not
flashlights
know
though?
about this Joe Rogan origin story.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like his first, one of his first sponsors. They were talking about like fleshlights, and they would just shout that shit out all the time. It was crazy
That's
seeing
That's
kind of
Joe.
sick,
crazy.
Yeah, but that was back in the day, bro.
dude.
Now it's all about Dollar
Joe,
Shave Club.
I fucking love Joe Rogan. I don't know what the UFC would be without him and Dana White, obviously, and obviously the fucking fighters. Let's give it to the fighters, but fuck, dude, it's Joe
Nah,
Rogan.
nah,
Come
nah,
on.
nah, nah. The fighters don't matter, bro. It's all about Joe Rogan and Dana White, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, no. Dana White's like, fuck it. I'm done with the UFC. I'm gonna start up slap boxing. We're just gonna run with that for the rest of our lives. No, he didn't actually say that, but like he did. You know what he did say? He said it's gonna be bigger than the UFC, and everybody's like, what? Just two people slapping? No skill, just
No,
slapping? It's like,
there's no way, dude. The Ultimate Fighter is the Ultimate Fighter for a motherfucking reason, bro. Like that shit is like finely tuned machines, dog. I would never pick a fight. Like if somebody could slap really good, it's like, all right, well then I'll just fucking take him to the ground. The fuck?
mm. Yeah, no, that's fair. And like, I don't know. Like, I think that's the thing. It's just like it's more of a it gets people more involved because it feels like something they can do rather than the ultimate
Yeah.
fighter. It's like who's going to be able to grapple like that off the street. But like if you're off the street, it's like you can like slap, maybe you can, maybe you can't, but like you have better odds doing that than actually grappling or like going against Rampage Jackson. So it's like, yeah, but
I do
uh,
that like whole Bobby Boucher thing where I just like get angry. Like I think of things that make me mad and then I fucking get pissed off.
God damn it.
And then I
right,
start hitting shit really hard, you know. And then it kind of just gets the adrenaline going.
that's fair. Dude, this whoever said it best, I think it was Shane Gillis. He's like, man, all I do is I just get really mad and I start crying and I start swinging. I'm like, that's real. That's so real.
Dude, low key, bro. Like when I get really mad, bro. Like I like start crying, dog. No lie. But
Right,
I'm like crying out of like like pure emotion. Like I'm crying because I'm so like, holy shit. Like this is euphoric almost.
right.
But it's also like scary because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's the thing too. Like you never know. I can get my ass beat at any moment. I could just get stabbed or shot. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah,
gotta be
no,
ready
that's
for
the
all
thing.
that.
Always rolling the dice when it's like, cause like, dude, our generation, like, dude, a couple like generations ago, people would just squabble. No guns, no knives. They would just whoop each other's ass and they become friends after or just walk away. But our generation, like, we hold vendettas near and dear, bro. Like, you fuck up somebody, fucking bare knuckle brawl. They're gonna get their friends, their homeboys. They're gonna come see
This
you
is probably a
afterwards.
super sensitive topic, bro. But when did school shootings start in America? Was it?
Uh,
Columbine was, I think, the
n-
first official one.
I don't know, cause like,
I don't want to say that is because I don't have like any proof to back that.
I don't
But
think so. I think it was like one of the most publicized. Like there was like
Well, that's what
shootings,
made
but
people
then
fear the shootings, like for public schools and shit. That's what made it like
because they were the
known, I
most,
guess.
yeah, because they were the most buck wild with it. Like they shot themselves after they tried putting bombs around that failed in the school. Like they did the absolute most. There was
yeah,
two of them, two of them. Like
yeah,
dude, they hung crosses. Not
dude.
the shooters, but like the school. They hung crosses for like every child shot. And dude,
Uh-huh.
the other students they didn't like it because the two shooters they got their own crosses and they burned those crosses because they just did not fuck with those two students that did that shit
I
naturally.
mean,
But
fair, bro.
yeah, no, it's just like it was the most like iconic. I don't want notorious, infamous. I
Yeah.
don't
I was
want to
about to
say
say, but yeah,
iconic's
iconic is
crazy.
kind of crazy word. Yeah,
Yeah, cause yeah, my bad. But yeah, no, that one's just the most like seen version of it. But like I don't know, I remember in math class back in high school, I forget which teacher did it, but like it was we were talking about like all the shootings and shit, and like the teacher he pulled up like a Wikipedia page of like all the documented shootings. And dude, I just remembered how haunting it was because he just kept scrolling. Like it was documents like page after page of just like, don't get me wrong, they weren't all shootings. They were like shootings mixed with like a gun on campus, threats on campus, like just like everything documented regarding like violence towards one another on a school. Not like
Like
fist fights.
firearm, like
Yeah, yeah, like
involvement. Ooh,
yeah, and
baby.
just a firearm on a property, school property, something like that. And then I don't know, like the generation back then, like one of the teachers would always say, "Is like, yeah, me and my brother, we would have our shotgun in our truck, but it was just to go duck hunting after school, and like because
See,
it
you
was
know
just
what's
so
crazy?
casual." Mm,
Like obviously I've seen some shit,
yeah,
and I've seen guns at school,
yeah,
but like obviously the people I knew that brought that shit ain't gonna be over there shooting up schools and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously it's the people you trust. That's why this is why it gets away so easy. Obviously, that's what's wrong with America, and obviously it was wrong. Maybe I should have reported it at the time, because
mm.
I fear that as a soon-to-be parent. Because I'm not obviously not a parent now, but when I am a parent, I'm gonna be thinking about that all the time.
And that's the thing. It's just like your psyche changes after you have kids, bro. Like, cause
Yeah,
you like when you have kids, you're no longer thinking about yourself. Like your entire existence and world revolves around your kids at that
and
point. Don't get me
and I
wrong,
feel
unless you
like
want to be the deadbeat dad method, which is the
yeah,
new meta.
but I
But I
feel
mean,
like like
yep.
even like the mother is important in like a child's life just as much as the father's. Obviously, the fuck,
Oh,
but
both are
like
very important. Yeah.
it's just like we. I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. Never mind. I I
Okay.
I I re, I, re, I, re, I
You rebuke
rebuke.
that shit. You
Yeah, I
rebuke.
rebuke that shit.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that because I will literally start coming.
Wow. Anyway, all right, Rain Days, you got a topic? Come on, you've been pretty quiet over here. Come on,
I've just been listening, bro, to be
Muff,
completely honest with you.
you're part of the conversation. You're not a listener. Nah, I'm kidding.
Well, alright then.
Hit us with some
Yeah,
hard
we ain't
hitting.
educators.
Yeah, hit us with like a question, a topic, whatever you got, bro. We'll fucking dissect that shit like a
So, I
frog.
haven't really
You
been
know what?
able to talk
Research.
about it. It's old news, but what do you guys think about that whole situation with the fucking CEO of the healthcare society getting fucking blasted?
I think it was an eye
Justice.
opener. I think it was an yeah. I think it was an eye opener for like America to be like, wow, none of us really rock with these people. Like, look at all the people that were supportive and like really were happy that that happened. Like,
You know what?
like there was no
As a
morality.
younger generation, we have to worry about that. Our fucking parents are good. They have their fucking houses, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? They got their shit. We, we and our children are the fucking future, bro. And we, dude, why the fuck are we letting like 100-year-old men?
It's always been that way,
Fuck.
bro. It's always been that
It
way
has
with
been all that way,
war,
but fuck,
war,
man.
big pharma. Like it's just like Nico Bellic
And
said
the
it
shitty
best.
part is there's no way to change it. So, what do you guys think about Star Wars and Fortnite? It's pretty cool.
It is. I ain't gonna
Fortnite.
lie. Kind of annoyed of how it sounds with just the blasters all the time. I miss my old guns. I'm happy that
Oh
Grievous is in
yeah.
there. It's pretty cool having Grievous. I'm excited about that, but that's about it.
Oh, dude, General Grievous and fucking Fork Knife.
You're
You know what? I only fucked with. I've never watched a full Star Wars movie actually, like ever all the way through. But like I know most of the characters obviously, and dude, General Grievous is tight, dog. I had a little action figure of him, and he had like like a bunch of lightsabers. It was so cool. Broke him and lost him and never seen him again.
Broke him, lost him. God.
I think that happened to
Can
all
we
our
get a
childhood
can we get an
toys.
L in the chat for General Grievous?
R.I.P.
F
Never
for
forget
F.
the goat.
F in the chat. F in the chat. F in the chat.
Oh yeah, so Samuel L. Jackson's character in Star Wars, I guess his character is the one that messes up Grievous and gives him that cough.
Really?
Apparently, yeah, like TikTok said that. I'm like, I
What is General Grievous?
He
he's
was a Sith, but then he got fucking killed, and then the dude who made Darth Vader what he is turned him into that.
they got his reboot card.
Yeah, basically just a pair of lungs with a brain inside of a machine.
Pretty sick. Like that meme where that dude reads, it's like when it's like 2055 and you come back as the Benjamin.
Real.
God damn it.
He's like, there's nothing left. It's just his head and his lungs, his like heart,
God damn
his like
it.
vital organs, I
When
guess.
you become Benjamin, I forgot about that meme.
What is 2055 when you become the Benjamin?
He's like, Jesus Christ, there's nothing left.
Alright, who said ghosts are real?
I think ghosts are real.
I
You,
think
what about
demons
you,
are real.
Pay? You
The
think
only
demons are real?
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is because I have a fucking encounter. I was making my bed one night.
An
I
encounter?
yeah, I was
He's a
making my
survivor.
bed, and motherfucker, I threw my blanket on the floor, right?
Hmm.
But then like I felt a gust of wind, like just a straight, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I turned around, my blanket is standing like 4 feet in the fucking air, dude. I was like, what the fuck? I smacked it down and I ran out of my room. I was like, there's no fucking way I just saw that. And I came back in and I was like, hello?
How'd you
And
feel?
my
How'd you feel in that moment?
goosebumps.
Like, see, I'm a freeze up type of scared, but I don't. The thing is, I don't really get scared that easily when it comes to like haunted places. So,
See,
like, I would need
haunted places, I feel like I could
need a
do.
good scurn.
Dude,
But
I
like,
turn into
if it's
such
in
a
my own home, it's like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Man, when
that's
it's in your
your
house, it's like, oh my god.
dude. Like I turn to such a like chicken shit, but it's like
An
fight or
answer,
flight.
boy. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, no, like, dude, I'm just swinging. I don't care. Like, I'm swinging, saying fucking slurs, bro. Like, I'm getting out of there. Dude, it's just for times. Fuck y'all, bro. Cancel me all you want, but if I'm in that situation, bro, I am saying every
He's on
word on
God.
Twitter. Every word on
On
Twitter, bro.
Twitter.
On Twitter,
I'm
on
shouting that.
Twitter,
I'm uh,
yo,
I'm shouting that
yo.
shit, swinging and just running, bro. Cause like, dude, nah, it's like, not, cause like that's the last moment of your life, honestly. It's like you're either gonna get got, so you might as well just try your best to survive.
We all
Fuck
die. You either kill yourself or get killed.
facts, but yeah, nah, it's just I don't know, cause I don't
Sorry.
know. I do that thing where it's just like I look in a random corner of my room, like to pretend like see the ghost, maybe freak the ghost
God
You
out.
damn
actually see one.
I know, and I throw up gang signs, hopefully freak
it.
it out.
Gang signs at it.
It's
It's
like
like, is this motherfucker seeing me right now?
I know, then it just gang signs back, and I'm like, oh, all right, we from the same rep, cool, keep it pushing.
Keep pushing me.
Them bastards.
But like that
Silly.
happens, or like if I ever get scared, like there was okay. So I have two stories. There was one time where it was honestly a bed story too, rain days. But like I was laying in bed, and like I felt the blanket tighten around me, like a vacuum
Mm.
seal kind of tighten, like it squeezed like every like crevice of my being, bro. Like I felt like I was in a vacuum with the blanket just on top of me tightening. That was kind of weird. It didn't freak me out too much, but I just thought it was very, very strange. But like for me, if I ever get like creeped out or anything and I feel like something's watching me, like I'll do a prayer or anything like that. And like I don't know, I just keep it real with like whatever like beings in the room with me. I'm just like, you know what, bro? My God's gonna pay you a visit after you do whatever you do to me, bro.
You know
And
what? That's fair.
because I don't know, like ever since COVID, I turned into like a religious person. Like I didn't read the good book, but honestly, I do know there's a God. Because trust me, I should have died a long time ago. So honestly, like, hey, that's all the evidence I really need. And dude, anytime I pray, like, dude, there's just my prayers get answered. And I'm just like, yeah, bro, I can't doubt this. But yeah, no, if I ever get freaked out or I'm scared, I'm just like, yo, God, can you hold my hand real quick?
You hold my hand. That's fair though.
Because yeah, bro, it's just I don't know,
Like,
like.
see me.
Mm,
I was never really a religious person either.
Hmm.
But like I don't know. I don't even know what changed for me. It's not like I'm like go around like preaching everything like Lord and Savior Jesus Christ died on our cross or yeah like type shit. But like
Hmm.
like motherfucker be like like I don't believe in God. Like I mean I understand like I've been where you've been, bro. But like take another look.
Facts. Because, like,
Like
dude, those people that don't believe in themselves or anything, they don't even believe in God. It's like, bro, what else do you got to lose? You don't believe
that's
in yourself at this point. Come on. Like, like, because, dude, it's just like anytime I bring up religion, people will bring up like the Catholic Church, the priests, all that stuff going on. It's just like, bro, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm aware of it. I'm not defending it. I'm not standing by it. Like, there's corruption everywhere, dog. Like, politics, government, church, you name it. Like, your neighbors. Like, dude, there's a lot of stuff that happens in the dark. So it's just, I don't know. For me, when I started getting into like religion more, was honestly during COVID, bro. That's when I like honestly started praying because it's like I just saw everybody panicking. Like COVID was like RY2K, bro. Like everybody buying out shit and just like shelves were empty. I'm just like, oh, whoa, yo, this is different. People are
yeah,
people are tweaking right now, and like that's when I like
facts.
first started praying. I'm like, yo, God, I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is the time, but yeah, I'm sorry for all my sins. I'm sorry for coming to you barely now in my life, because I don't know. I didn't want to ask God for anything. I just wanted to like be like, yo, I'm sorry for barely coming to you now, dog. Like, because I don't know. That's what I always tell people too. It's just like don't ask God for stuff right off rip. Like address like that you're sorry you haven't seen your father in so long. Because honestly, like COVID was a scary time. It's just like I nobody knew what was happening. The government didn't know what was happening. Nobody knew what was happening, and so it's like
Yeah,
that was honestly the time where I'm like, "Yo, God, I'm kind of scared right now."
Fair. COVID
that's a
was pretty
good
crazy,
reason to
dude.
be scared.
It was,
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, dude. You don't know how many times I think about like, not me dying, just people I
yeah,
love dying. I think that's what bothers me the most. Like, cause it's like me, obviously, like you just don't think about yourself like dying. I guess you know what I mean? Cause you're not gonna feel sad, really. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that feeling that you get. But when you think about yourself dying, it's more like, oh, well, if I die, well, I hope I have enough shit to set my family off. I hope they're okay. You know what I mean? Like, you know, shit like that.
yeah,
But like the people that feel that pain, oh my gosh, dude. And I hate feeling that pain, bro.
yeah,
Like that is not, it's not cool, bro. I like it, the people that gotta deal with that shit fucking weekly, you know, whatever it is. Like, oh, dude, that shit's just, it's such a sinking feeling. And then like when I think about like my animals or my mom or whatever the fuck, it's like, yo,
mm,
like stop and like think about like what's around you, you know. It kind of just opens your eyes for a second, and that's what kind of helps me come back to reality and be like, yo, I'm doing this for my people.
yeah, and like that's the other thing about death. I think it really puts in perspective of like the time
Yeah,
we have with people, and it's like it's really like a wake up call. You should really enjoy the time you have with family, friends, loved ones, because
yeah,
it's like anytime, like my girlfriend, my mom, my family, like I tell everybody I love them because I could be gone tomorrow. I just want to at least let people know that I love them because, dude, we live in a very like I
yeah.
don't want
Tell
to be
your people
pessimist.
you love them. Tell your people you love them. Give your people their flowers while they're still here. Please, you won't regret it.
Yeah, because like I don't want to be pessimistic or anything, but like it's so easy to die. Like you can
Yeah,
be in the wrong place, wrong time. A shooting happens. You can cross the road,
be
not
on the
looking both
road.
ways. A drunk driver, somebody has a heart attack, wrecks into you. Like there is an infinite amount of ways to die, and so it's like you just never know. And like the one thing you shouldn't do is be ungrateful. Like even right now, we're over here bullshitting on a podcast that I just threw together. But I mean, shit, somebody's taking their last breaths right now. Someone's scared out of
Facts.
their mind. They're fighting for their life in a horrible situation. And honestly, the problems we have. people would kill to have our type of problems. There's
Facts.
people there's
I
people
think that's
without.
why it like sometimes bothers me. I think that's what bothers me the most about it. Is just like that like not when I'm gone. It's like when they're gone.
Yeah,
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
real. And like it's trippy like seeing like your loved ones get older. It's just like damn, where's the
Facts.
time going?
That's a big facts. Big time, but like the like parents too, dude. Like obviously like my sister, my little sister. I have a feeling like I'm gonna die before she does. I really hope that is the case. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But not to be like, oh, well, I just want to fucking die before her because you know, what I mean, whatever. Like it's literally just because like I would fucking hate to see that happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially because she's younger than me. Like, how did I outlive you? You know what I mean? Like that like not like how did I outlive you? Like being like whatever, but like it would that's kind of the thing that lingers in the back of my mind. Like why?
No, that's fair. And like me and my mom talked about it before, and she's just like, I brought it up, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just scared of like when that happens. It's like, and she's like, well, you'll have a family and all that stuff by then, and I'm just like, I mean,
What if you
I,
don't?
yeah, what if I don't? And like, what if that doesn't even help?
Like,
What if
yeah.
like, because it's like, it's just a thing. It's like that person that's been there your entire life. It's
And
just like,
and
what do you do
the
without
thing
that?
is, you can have a million of people, millions of people around you around you to help you through your hard times, bro. But like, if you ain't there mentally, bro, like
Hmm.
you're just gonna hurt and hurt and hurt and continue to hurt, and then you're gonna hurt others, and then you're gonna just feel bad for everything you do, and then you're just gonna just be that one motherfucker who's always just acting like a dickhead.
Right.
And it's all because of pain, bro. Like I feel like a lot of people that are the way they are in some situations are because of pain, not because they were like woke up one day. You know what? I'm just gonna be a dickhead and just choose violence. You know what I mean? And maybe
Yeah.
that does happen. Maybe that obviously because the human brain is like vast, so maybe that does happen. But
Hmm.
I feel like a good like majority of people that I feel like are either hurting others or like pointing the finger are usually the ones like also hurting, and that just goes back to like just shit we learned as children. You know, like I feel like a lot of the attributes we learned as kids, like golden rules and stuff, I feel like that shit should be applied. Like, really, like I know that's a fucking stupid thing to say, but I feel like that shit like kind of matters.
No, it does because it hurt people, bro. Like it's a cycle of violence, cycle of pain. Like it's just, it's a never, it's the gift that doesn't stop giving, bro. Like
Yeah,
people like go through some traumatic shit, and like
fuck
it's
yeah,
either
dude.
they either address it, they either get through it, or they work through it to where they're like, okay, this is why I get sad. This is why I overeat. This is why I get mad. This is why I feel this way, and hopefully they can manage it, but sometimes they just blow up. Sometimes they snap. And
Yo,
I don't know. And like, I know I say all that like it's really easy to identify, I know, but like trauma happens at any age, more often than not when you're in your youth. So, I mean,
yeah,
like, what's a teenager, let alone middle schooler or like a child? How do they operate? How do they know what to say? How do they know what to ask? How do they know what to express what happened and get the right tutelage to help them through this? Because, I mean, there ain't no blueprint to life. I mean, there's the Bible, but a lot of people just don't go to the Bible off rip. A lot of people blame God, they blame everybody else but themselves. And, like, it's crazy when people blame God, but they don't even blame the devil, let alone themselves. It's just like, why is it God's fault? Like, people bring up the Holocaust and all that shit, and it's just
I
like,
think
I mean, people got
it's
freedom
just
of
because
will, dog.
it's kind of like I feel like people look up you look up well when you're a child or whatever how you believe in it you look up to your god you look up to your god and as kids we're taught to look up to our parents to obey our parents and when we get sad when we get hurt and sometimes when they yell at us or when they hurt us we wonder why
Mm.
and we want to like lash out on them and it's I feel like that's kind of like the relationship a lot of people have with god including myself like I can't sit here and say oh I've just been fucking religious my whole life. Like I don't really want to talk about like all that shit, but we just like I just feel like we just learn, bro. It's just this cycle of life that we continue to learn as humans, and we lash out on each other, and things happen, bro. And fuck it, fuck it, dude. Honestly,
Yeah. Very valid. Very valid.
honestly, bro, I lose myself a lot. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about.
You're good. You're good. I'll fix it all in editing.
But yeah, just kind of like I don't know, get lost in thought. It's just more like those feel. It's like those thoughts of like just like, damn, dog. I'm really like you really feel this. Like you really feel this. It's that point of realization when you're like sitting down and you're like, okay, like damn, like I went through this or these people went through this. But wow, fuck, dude, it's just such a fucking crazy shit. It's just a whole shit. It's a
Mm,
whole shit.
facts.
So what the fuck else is going on in the world right now?
Mm,
Is California still falling into the ocean?
That's
probably.
been happening for hundreds of years at this point.
Or was it Florida that was doing that recently?
I think it's New York too.
Everything on
Sick.
the eastern seaboard's going in.
Yeah.
I know my girlfriend loves New York. She'd be all sad. What about you? Been to New York, Sean?
Nah. I want to go one day though. Check out the Big Apple. Be a vibe.
What would you do there? I think if
It's
I were to ever want to
expensive.
go, if I were to ever want to go to New York, I'd want to go for New Year's.
Nah, that's fair.
Like
Be
really be rowdy.
solid. I don't know. Like, I would want to check out the Diamond District on 47th Street. I wouldn't be able to buy anything, but I think it'd be pretty cool to see everything that's going on over there.
Yeah. I don't know shit about New York. I know like O Block. I don't even know if that's in New York.
No, I think that's Chicago.
Roblox in New York.
It's their
Same
neighbor.
thing. Yeah, same shit. No. Um. Yeah, I don't know much about New York. I don't really be knowing about much about anywhere else besides Colorado, really.
Very fair.
I'm just not a consumer. Like, I just don't consume much news or anything like that happens outside of my need
Domain.
to know. Yeah.
That's fair. Dude, I don't know. Like that's the only way I really can trust the news, to be honest, if it's like outside of the country. Like I get my news from Swag News. It's this YouTube channel that's over there in Australia. And so like
Yeah.
I go to them because like I don't know, I feel like if anybody's gonna be unbiased, it'd be them.
Yeah. Yeah, if
But
somebody's telling the truth, it's gonna be Australia.
yeah, because I don't know, it's just like I think I heard about that somewhere too. If like you want accurate information about like the news in your country, get news that's not in your country. Because everybody's like they got an opinion or a side that they got to represent, and it's just I don't know. I think it's just best to get your news outside the country. So I get my news from them, and then I get my news from Philip DeFranco. What's his?
Damn, he's still doing stuff?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't know that.
is. Like he hasn't stopped, bro. Like I fuck with it because
Wow.
he does internet news, he does world news. I'm just like I'm for it here,
Damn, yeah, he's been grinding, I guess.
real.